Thank you, Mr. President. I'm now turning to the Berlaymont building for Madam President.
I would like to start by also condemning in the strongest possible terms the hideous and brutal attack which took place in Nice today. My thoughts are with the victims of this appalling act. No one should doubt Europe's solidarity with France. We are united and determined in the face of fanatism and barbarism. And I would like to thank Prime Minister Justin Trudeau for the very good conversation we had. It is always a pleasure to talk to like-minded partners. And of course, the European Union and Canada have traditionally a very close relationship. So we are partners. We are partners who are facing a challenging international context. We are partners who are ready to tackle the existing global challenges through cooperation and multilateral approach. Our video conference today was a very clear message about this relationship. And I'm happy to state that our cooperation is increasing on a number of issues. So Canada is a very essential ally for the European Union in the areas of foreign policy, of trade and climate action, just to name some. But also innovation, digital research was an important topic today. So in the talks we had today, we underlined the necessity to work closely together on all these issues, but also to uphold the international rules-based system. We had also a conversation on agreeing on cooperating closer in protecting our democracies and on being very firm on fighting cyber attacks and disinformation. So I want to thank Prime Minister Justin Trudeau for his very strong support to international efforts to fight coronavirus, one of the main topics of our talks. The cooperation on this between the European Union and Canada has been excellent. It has been excellent both on a bilateral level and on the multilateral level. So Canada has been participating from the very beginning, from day one on, in the pledging events. Thank you very much for that. This support was crucial. Then we were the very first ones to work together in creating what is today the ACT-Accelerator. So a global construction to work closely on a multilateral basis together to go into the research and development of vaccines, treatments and diagnostics. And I'm very grateful for Canada's significant political and financial commitment to COVAX, because through this, the European Union and Canada are cooperating to ensure universal, equitable and affordable access to COVID-19 vaccines, treatments and tests. And right now, 184 countries joined so far COVAX. This is a big success. And this is solidarity, cooperation and effective multilateralism. Those three are essential to defeat the virus and to accelerate the recovery. We will have next year in G20, hosted by Italy, a global health summit. And I was happy to invite the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau to come to the Global Health Summit. It is a very important event because at this G20 Global Health Summit, we want to look at the lessons we've learned how to deal with this pandemic. So another step forward in close cooperation. In this context, we stress that with Next Generation EU, the Recovery Fund of the European Union, and the European Green Deal, the Europeans, we want to be a driver in another transition, a transition that is crucial for our planet and crucial for our societies. It's a transition to a climate neutral, but also resource efficient and, if possible, circular economy across the world together with like-minded partners. And we are very encouraged by Canada's announcements related to climate change. So we count on Canada, and we know that we can rely on Canada, to work closely together with us on the climate agenda. In particular, we discussed that the circular economy, the resource efficiency, and, for example, renewable energy, including hydrogen, energies of the future. Our cooperation has not only bilateral but also significant global potential. So likewise, we discussed the digital agenda. It is good to see that our dialogue is entering a new phase by advancing research, in particular on quantum technologies and artificial intelligence, so both fields where a close cooperation is needed. And finally, just a month ago, we marked the 3rd year of the provisional application of CETA. Indeed, this agreement is good for both. It's a win-win situation for both the European Union and Canada. The statistics prove it. The President of the Council just named the figures. So it is good for us. And it brought a trade increase between the European Union and Canada. And we are determined to continue the implementation of CETA as an important tool in strengthening the economy, but also the post-COVID economic recovery on both sides. This is a strong bridge between Canada and the European Union. So we agreed to task our respective trade minister to explore further avenues to increase the benefits of this agreement for both sides. So there are many tasks ahead of us. In this regard, I'm very happy to announce that the European Union is taking the steps to fully implement the conformity assessment protocol. We have been waiting for that. It was on our side to act, so this is a win-win situation for both sides. It will cut red tape, and it will therefore also cut costs and delays for Canadian and European companies. So we can now ensure swift progress. It is good to know that in dealing with Canada, we can rely on a very good partner. It is for us a very important relationship. Thank you very much for the summit today. And I give back the floor to the other side of the street.